Mukbangers. What are they? How is them? How do they?
For many years, since 2011, many people have asked these questions to wonder why these individuals would shove massive amounts of food in their mouth on camera. But many have wondered. Until now. This is El Coyote Loco, eating and cooking large amounts of food on camera.
Vegan pancakes. What are they? And how to?
Ingredients. Whole grain millet flour. You can use any organic flour, whole wheat, anything you like. Spelt flour is good, graham flour, the good stuff at Whole Foods. What I like about this flour is it's a whole grain, but it's a very soft white. It's not gritty like wheat flour, but millet flour, grown in China, super nutritious. All the bran, all the nutrients, all the natural B vitamins in the flour. Use this flour. Good stuff. Good shit. Baking soda, vanilla, almond milk, organic golden flax seeds, chia seeds, vinegar, cinnamon. Combine dry ingredients, just the baking soda and cinnamon, to the flour. Good. In 1 small glass, mix the flax seeds with water to recreate hen periods or eggs. So just mix it up till you get this gooey consistency. In another glass, you mix about a spoonful of vinegar and some almond milk and a dash or a little drop of vanilla. Over here, we're going to mix in blueberries. Oh yeah, because we're making blueberry pancakes. So, just stir them in, dry ingredients in here. You may want to add a little bit of agave syrup. Just a little bit into the dry mixture, just to sweeten it up a bit, but not much. Drop of olive oil goes well too. Actually, that should go into the vinegar mixture. Just about that much. That is fine. That gives texture to the dough, to the pancakes when they're cooked. Next, combine the 2 ingredients. That's our eggs, egg consistency, and the liquid. As you're stirring this, you may need to add a little bit more almond milk as it goes by, but proportions are not that necessary. It's just the baking soda, about 1 spoonful like this, not overfilled, and about a spoonful of cinnamon should do the trick. Same thing with the vinegar, about a spoonful of vinegar, but I mentioned that before. And when you mix the baking soda and the vinegar today, in the batter, it creates carbon dioxide gas, and that's what makes the dough rise. So a healthier alternative than using aluminum phosphate or those baking powders that you buy in the grocery store. They're extremely unhealthy. The aluminum is in toxic quantities to your body. So most baked goods you'll buy have a lot of aluminum in it. This is basically sodium bicarbonate, which is a salt, similar to salt, except it's sodium and carbon rather than sodium and chlorine. That's the only difference. So it's basically salt. So there we have it. Simply take this and yeah, just put it on right there. So this same thing, you could use this for muffins. Maybe use a little less almond milk, but it'd be the same thing. So it's a quick bread recipe I made here. And yeah, so best performance enhancing foods over here. You got your blueberries, high carbohydrates, it's low fat. I use an iron skillet because you don't have to put any grease on it, and it just comes off, and then boom, there you go. That's a pancake, nice and fluffy. So in the wintertime, it's easy. You make quick breads. You'll save you a lot of time and money just buying, simple things in the grocery store, healthy, Whole Foods, and stuff like that. But I mean, honestly, you can fry them in oil, and I think they do taste better if you do fry them in oil. But over here we're looking for the best, healthiest option, and in the end, you could put instead of margarine, use coconut butter, coconut oil, and it's like a spread. You could just spread it onto, or if you want something like that, or use organic. And there we have it. fresh pancakes, right? So, simple as it is, simple ingredients. When you go to a grocery store and there's 50 ingredients on the back of a processed food, you know there's something wrong, right? So, when you cook fresh things, it just has that taste, you know? And I'm not going to eat this whole thing on video camera for 30 minutes because I just don't feel like editing a video that long today, but just fresh stuff, it's simple. I mean, this is like an old way of making bread, basically, you know? They're kind of crappy buying in the superstore, but another thing is when you train your bacteria in your stomach to want healthier foods, some people would crave like junk food and sweet foods and and all that stuff because the bacteria in their stomach knows what that food is and wants to eat that certain types of food because now it's used to it. And those type of bacteria that want these super sweet foods, these junk foods, these high fat foods are actually the bad kind of are bad for your stomach. Like meat products, first of all, it's like tons of E. coli, like rotting flesh, or meat and dairy products, because when that stuff goes in your body, it's there for 2 days and it kind of rots, it putrefies a little bit, and you have bad bacteria in your stomach that feeds off of that. Candida, certain things like that. But I tell you, Candida does not like bananas, it does not like berries, it does not like kale, it hates that stuff, it does not like ginger. When you consume those foods, your body really, basically the Candida like freaks out and you get bad stomach ache, and it's not you that doesn't like the fruit or the healthy foods, it's the bad bacteria that doesn't want the healthy foods. So to change your diet to eat healthier foods, it's going to take some time to develop new bacteria that craves bananas, apples, salads, greens, healthy foods, just like that. It's good. And then in the end, natural whole grains too. It's different bacteria that's in your stomach for that. So we're going to wrap it on that about eating healthy, run smart, train smart, run hard, train hard. I'm going to go for another run later, like always. Had a great workout this morning, and this is a reward. I make pancakes like once a week, I'm more like a rice eater. But today we're having pancakes, it's fun. You could eat your favorite things by switching to a vegan diet. Like if you like pancakes, blah blah, make them in a vegan way. And I think it tastes so much better this way. It's using so much fresh ingredients and simple as that. So train your bacteria to eat the right foods, and you're not going to want to go back to eating Oreos and Doritos and any kind of, oh my god, whatever that's out there. And I know as I look at these other foods, and it's just like, it's so unappetizing to me. I look at like, a fried cheeseburger from McDonald's, it's just like, it doesn't look like food. It doesn't register in my brain that I actually want to eat this stuff. When I look at food, it's just, the simple things I make, it's just fruits and vegetables, grains, nuts and seeds. Like, that's what I see as food, and that's what makes me feel the best. Thank you for watching. Never stop running, always inspiring. El Coyote Loco.